I hope everyone can hear me. Firstly, one thing that I don't believe in is waiting for the perfect time before you start anything or before you do anything. I believe that if you start, then the perfect time will come. But if you never start, you might never get to the perfect time. Okay, and when we say perfect time, what we usually mean is that we want all the forces to be combining together to make the timing great, right? We want all circumstances to be aligning. That may never really happen. You just have to take a leap of faith and believe that, okay, yes, it's going to work out for you. I really hope everyone can hear me because my mic has been a bit faulty lately, but I think that has been fixed. So I thought I saw something. I just want to say that lately I've been learning to embrace my natural hair, and I think I'm doing well so far. It's not the first time that I've tried to embrace my natural hair and then I stopped because I couldn't keep up. It's really not easy maintaining your natural hair if you ask me, but as an African, but for the past 1 month or more than a month, I think, yeah, a month, I think I've been doing well. So this evening I'm going to be knitting, right? I think a lot of people know about knitting, so I'm just going to start here. Knitting is actually a reduces stress. If you ask me, it has a way of reducing stress, honestly, and so I'm just going to be knitting while we discuss on the live. Oops, I hope I have the right knitting pin. It's been a while I knitted, and the thing about knitting is that I think what I used to knit, but then I tried to turn it into a business. And I say, like, most of the things that I say from experience. Yesterday on my live yesterday, I was talking about not every hobby needs to be a business. You don't need to turn every one of your hobby into a business. I was talking about that yesterday night, and that's actually from experience, because if you try to turn your hobby into a business, you might kill the fun inside, right? So knitting is not something I do. I tried to turn it into a business, but then it became so stressful and exhausting, so I stopped. So knitting is something that I do just for fun now. Hi, Jordan Henry. Hi, nice to have you on the live. Where are you tuning in from? Hi, happy Saturday evening, Saturday night. How is it going? Where are you tuning in from? Please let me know where you're watching from, and also let me know if you are a knitter like me. Nigerians, oh, thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate. Thank you, BAHP. Yes, Nigerians are the best. Honestly, we are the best in the African continent. I agree. Gonzalez Alvarez. That name sounds very Spanish. It sounds very Spanish. Hi, welcome to the live. Hope you had a great week, and I hope your weekend is going on fine. Thanks for joining my live. It's nice to have you here. Let me know where you are chatting from. And if anyone's also into crocheting and crocheting on this live, I don't really have any serious topic to talk about today. I'm just crocheting. Crocheting is a great way to ease your stress. It's a great way to relax. So yeah, and something I haven't done in a while. Do I know? Nah, no, I don't. Who is that? Who is Nash? I don't know him. I don't know him at all. So, guys, um, okay, I'm so sorry. Um, what? That's a very funny comment. I don't know Nash, and I don't know his mom either. Okay, I don't know either of them. actually, but I'm crocheting at the moment. Crocheting is such a great stress relief, like I said earlier. Jordan, where are you texting from? Where are you joining my live from? Hmm. Wow, this crocheting apparently demands your full attention. I was thinking I could crochet and be on the live at the same time, but this crocheting is actually demanding considering that I haven't done it in a while. So I'm not as fluent as I used to be. Your mom also crochets. That's nice. Crocheting is a really lovely hobby. Yeah, it's a really lovely hobby. I would also like to crochet for my kids and grandkids when I'm older. So I don't want to lose touch with crocheting at all. Okay. So one thing I've noticed in life is that um, I think it's something everyone else will also have noticed. Like there is no perfect person, right? Everybody comes with their flaws. So as human beings, we should actually learn to be more tolerating of each other. Okay. Today I was just asking myself that um am I good at tolerating people or do I easily get pissed off? And I was thinking, probably I do easily get pissed off, or are people just so annoying? That's what I was having a conversation with myself today because something happened and I got pissed off and I'm like, is this normal to be pissed off like this? Or maybe it's just me that is overreacting. So as a person, especially if you live with other people, you work with other people, you really have to learn to tolerate people because nobody is perfect. And the truth is, as much as you are tolerating others, people are also tolerating you. That is like the truth of the matter. Because you yourself, you're not perfect, but most often times you can't see your flaws. Yeah, you can't see your flaws, you can't notice all of your flaws. So people are also tolerating you the way you're tolerating others. So the only way you can live peacefully with everybody is actually to be more tolerative. It's not everything that someone does that upsets you that you have to say. Jordan, thank you so much for joining the live. Take care of yourself. Is that you and your mom or you and your wife? I see somebody on your profile picture. Is that you and your mom or you and your wife? Okay, no, thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate your presence. Don't forget to subscribe to my live while you're here. I would really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. Do have a wonderful Saturday night. Be sure to take care of yourself and say hi to everybody for me, okay? Have a lovely night. Oh my god, I'm struggling with this crocheting. It's so embarrassing doing this online, but like, yeah, like I was saying, you also have to learn to tolerate other people because believe it or not, people are also tolerating you. Okay, and sometimes if you're someone with low tolerance, you may feel like okay, you are avoiding drama, but you may also find it hard to really cohabit because you easily get pissed off. You can't like it's like in friendships. In friendships, you must tolerate each other. Same thing with marriage. Same thing with office space. Even in business, I think anyone that asks me what is one of the advantages of running a business, I will tell you that my business has taught me to be more patient with people in general. Because if you run a business, you come across different types of people with their different reasoning patterns. Like you would actually be surprised the kind of questions people ask you. And there are certain people that you may feel like your product is self-explanatory, right? And even when I post my product on social media, I do explain everything about it in caption. And if you just take about 5 minutes to scroll through the whole page, you would see a lot of explanations, and you will understand how to use the items and measurements, price, everything is stated, right? That's what I feel. But then there are people that would send a message and they will act like they didn't see all that explanation, or act like they didn't understand it, right? Or they didn't even know it's there. So you would have to explain to them all over again from the beginning. And not everybody, it's like being a teacher. Not all the students in the class are going to be fast learners. Some people are going to be slow learners. So if you have a slow learning customer, you would need to summon all the patience that you have in this world. Okay, you can't just like treat your customer anyhow. So business actually teaches you a lot of patience. You really need to be patient. Someone can come to make inquiries about a particular product 5 good times, and you will need to tell them, you need to explain that product to them like the same way 5 different times. It can be exhausting sometimes. Like, it can just get on your nerves because you're like, this thing is so simple and straightforward. And that's another thing. It may be simple and straightforward to you, but everybody else, it will not be that simple and straightforward. It takes a lot to be a teacher. It takes a lot to be a business owner. It takes a lot to work in customer service because you're dealing with people every day. And the thing about doing something that you have to deal with people every blessed day is that there are people from different walks of life. Hi, Adrian. Hi, nice to have you here again on the live. I think you were here yesterday, right? I think you were here yesterday actually. How are you? Happy Saturday evening. Yesterday that you told me that you were the one that told me that you were hanging out on your balcony, that you just came back from work, right? Am I correct? Just trying to see how much I remember. So I'm right, I remember you. How are you? Did you go to work today? Today is Saturday. Do you also work on Saturdays? For me, I went to work today actually. I don't work every Saturday because I run a business, so it can be quite flexible. But I had to work today, though not really stressful work, but yeah, I had work to do today anyways. So it wasn't that bad. Now I'm just relaxing and crocheting you know, I'm just starting out as a way to like relieve stress. It's just a hobby, really. I don't even know. I'm thinking that I should probably crochet something really big and gigantic that I can crochet over the period of like 10 years. I'm thinking it to be really like fun and special, but I don't trust myself and my consistency rates actually. I don't really trust myself and my consistency rates. So every time I pick up a crocheting pin, I start something new instead of continuing from where I stopped in something previously. Because, well, I will not say my attention span is short, but what I liked yesterday, I may not like it anymore today. And I think that's also like the same thing for everybody. You don't necessarily have to like the same thing like forever now. And yeah, I think this is something that I want to talk about in my next, like the next YouTube video that I post on the page. There's topic I want to talk about, and it will be titled as something like "It's okay to evolve, it's okay to grow, it's okay to not necessarily change, but you're just growing, you're just evolving, you're just becoming a better version of yourself." And even though you are not becoming like a better version of yourself, I think we all go through what I would call a confused state, right? We all go through. Some people call it midlife crisis. Okay, I feel like I have something like that every year. But we all go through what is a confused state. So it's not like you're changing for the better, but you just know that you are not who you were before, but you are not yet who you really need to be. So it's like an in-between phase. You're not how you used to be before, but you're also not the best version of yourself yet. So you are in what's that word? You are in progress. Exactly. You are in progress. And being in progress is not the easiest place to be because people don't really understand. Like I always say, the vision is yours, okay? The calling was given to you. So you can't expect other people to understand it. You can't expect everybody else to understand it. And that's actually the issue because if you're no longer the person that they used to know and you are transitioning into something else, you are in the middle. And the middle is such an awkward place to be because they don't know who you intend to be, but they also cannot relate with you anymore because you are not who you used to be. So they don't understand you, right? It's a very awkward place to be in. I don't know how better to explain it, but it's a very odd place to be in because people can no longer relate with you the way they should be, but also they cannot see your vision for the person that you know you are in the process of becoming. So, and for some people, the process may just take Hi, Junior. I don't know how to pronounce this. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Junior Ponu. Ponua, can you help me out here, Junior? Or let me just say Junior here. Let me not ruin your name. Yeah, it's so glad to see you again, Junior. How have you been? Me, I've been fine. I've been well. I've been taking on life one day at a time, doing the best that I can, trying not to be too hard on myself, and just showing up every day. These days I try to make the best out of each day. That's like my motto moving forward. Making the best out of each day. If I'm at home, if I'm interacting with anybody, like whatever I'm doing, I just try to make the best out of each day. Okay, Junior or Kelvin, that's nice. How about you? How did your day go? How are you feeling? How are you doing? Did you go to work today? It's the weekend. How's your Saturday night? How's your Saturday night coming along? Um, I'm also crocheting. I didn't realize how much concentration actually demands. So you can just oh, too much work at the hospital. Are you at the hospital now, or you are home? Are you on leave? Are you resting? Are you there? Okay, so like I was saying earlier, um I was talking about the awkward phase where you are no longer who you used to be, or you've not become the best version of yourself yet. So you are just in that awkward in between phase where sometimes you might not even recognize yourself. And this is the worst part. The worst part is where you don't even know who you are supposed to be. You just know you are changing, you know you are transitioning, but you're not really sure who you are transitioning into, or where you are supposed to be, or who you are supposed to be, who you are supposed to become. So you're just like kind of like going with the flow, but you're also trying to make the best out of each day. Okay, just got home. That's nice. So Junior, be sure to have a shower, be sure to eat something and try to rest. I understand working as much as you can, but lately I've also realized that rest is equally as important. And if you're a doctor, if you work in healthcare, then you know that health is wealth. Health is very important and necessary, and you cannot joke with your health. So, as much as you have a lot to do, please also try and take care of yourself. Try and rest if you can. Okay, it's not a matter of if you want to. Resting is actually a necessity. Yeah, so um, we all go through different phases in life anyway. Some phases of life demand you to work like almost 247, and some phases of life they come with calm, they come with a stillness. Right. I think especially doctors who are on emergency call, if I would call it like emergency call, but I know there are some doctors that if a patient, an emergency patient like accident and emergency, or a surgeon, right? If a patient like that comes in and they need emergency care, they even if the doctor is at home, they call him so he can start coming to the hospital. I know they do that sometimes, so it's really not easy, especially if you're on like a standby doctor or something. It's not easy. I would understand why they have a hard time taking care of their health, especially if everybody needs you, you're trying to be there for everybody else, but you don't even have the time to be there for your own self. But if you're not healthy, you can't treat other patients, right? So you actually need to be healthy first. Okay, you need to also prioritize your health. And it's funny because you guys are also always in the hospital, but you don't run routine checkups on yourself to know the status of your health. But you're always in the hospital. And if a patient comes to you, you give them all these great advices that you guys don't take. Yeah, it's actually funny. No problem. You're always welcome, Junior. Always welcome. I think doctors are one of like I think medicine. is one of the most important careers, right? Because you guys do a lot for humanity. As much as I believe so much in God, that He's the one who heals people, God is not going to come down. Okay, yeah, He could just heal you, but like doctors are really really special because they treat people kind of a way they help. I don't know how to explain it, okay, but like doctors are so very very important, and I always appreciate you guys for the work that you do for everybody. Okay, many of you even go out of your way to ensure that a patient is alive and well, especially those that have like chronic illnesses. Now there's so many chronic illnesses out there, like cancer, like kidney disease. Some of you are like blessings. You like, even if the patient is going through a hard time, I've seen some like really good doctors, like you said, they give hope and encouragement to the patient. So shout out to everyone in the medical field, in the healthcare field. I know it's really not easy, especially if you work in a hospital where they are understaffed. Because if they are understaffed in that place, you actually have to work overtime. You could be working like three people's jobs, right? And when you're trying to rest, more people that need medical attention are trying to come in. And I know there's also the guilt that comes with it, right? That you feel like if I don't help this person, the person may die, or something awful may happen to the person, or the person may be in pain. So you have to help the person so that you don't feel guilty, but it's also at your own expense. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here, Pope. It's always nice to hear from you. Um, I'm, I think I've gone a bit far in my crocheting. It's just a hobby to pass time. It's really stress actually. Like what, you know, P Square? I thought you were not in Nigeria. How do you know P Square? Y- Yeah. You listen to Nigerian songs. Okay. Well, I guess the whole of Africa actually listens to Nigerian songs. I didn't know you listen to P Square. Yeah, I know that song. Just do your best and leave the rest for God, okay? Baba God will handle the rest. That's very, very true. The most important thing is knowing that you did your best. So anyway it turns out, you can always say, I did the best that I knew how to do in that situation at that moment. Yeah, so I think that's also what I try to do every day. That's what I try to do every day, my best, so that I can always say that okay, I gave it my best shot. Whether it works out or not, I did the best that I could. Yeah. You know that's about artists and you love them. Okay, well, that's nice. That's nice. What country are you from again? Did you say you're in Ghana, or where did you say you are? This square bracket. 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 I think they haven't sang in a while, but they sang like this song, this popular song, Yori Yori. I'm with you, my lover lover. I know that song. Yeah, it's like many years ago. So yeah, we have so many new artists now, by the way. Like, um, you're from Benin, like Edo State, or you're from Benin Republic. So when you say Benin, there's a place in Nigeria called Benin. Uh, or you meant to say Benin Republic. Yeah. You're an old songs lover. Yeah, I understand that. Me too. I really like old songs too because it's not easy. Oh, trying to keep up with all the new songs and the new artists. So most times I just like to listen to songs that I already know because every day people are dropping new songs. You have to learn new lyrics, new this and that. When I can just keep playing the songs that I already know, I'm sure like at the back of my mind I know over 2,000 songs if I'm not mistaken. So because every year since I was born, new songs are coming out. So sometimes you are right. Sometimes I just like to stick to the songs that I already know, like songs that I'm already familiar with, so I can just sing along and vibe along instead of like learning a new song. Except it's a song that I heard on the radio or I heard it outside or something like that. Yeah. UK, Benin Republic, Port Novo, near Lagos. You're very familiar. You know your geography. That's nice. Okay, but you're working in Niger now. Niger, they speak French in Niger, right? Yeah, they speak French in Niger. Even in Benin. Wait, Benin, is that? I'm so sorry, I'm not the best at geography. Benin Republic, is that Cotonou? I don't know if it's pronounced Cotonou or Cotonou, but is that it? Is it the same thing? Okay. Mm, I just, I'm so sorry. I noticed something. I was just trying to be sure of what I saw, if I was seeing correctly or not. Okay, yeah. So I'm actually right. Cotonou is in Benin. Yeah. Okay. So you guys are um a French speaking country, right? You guys are a French speaking country, so you must be able to speak French. Then that means you speak English and you speak French. That's nice. Being bilingual in the international standard is such a great thing. If you ask me, that's like an advantage that you have. Okay, being able to speak two international languages. It means that you can work in as many countries as possible. It's kind of like you have more opportunities in the international space. Okay, yeah, mainly French. Okay. That's nice. You have the opportunity like a lot of people would appreciate, because if you don't learn this language when you are young, the older that you get, okay, everybody's level of assimilation is different, but the older that you get, the harder it might be to learn a new language. Actually, you speak Japanese? What? Wow. I'm surprised. Cheers to you. Kudos. So, but why did you want to learn Japanese? Do you have plans of like going to work in Japan or migrating, or I don't know? You have plans of going over there for you to learn Japanese. You went to Japanese school. That's nice. I commend you for that. That's really nice. Proud of you. So now you speak three international languages. That's wow. So the thing about life is that it's always great to work on your skills and improve yourself, because you never really know when those skills might come in handy. You never really know when you may need to use those skills. So it's actually in your best interest to just develop your skills. Okay, my mom and there in month, so yeah, I'm gonna go to. Okay, that's nice. That's lovely. You should go actually. Like life is about experiences. So if you get the opportunity to experience a new country, a new place, by all means, please do. A new people, a new culture, a new way of life, a new way of thinking. By all means, go and have all the experience that you possibly can. Your future self will thank you for it. Exactly. Life is about doing what you feel like you should do and doing it in the best way that you possibly can. Exactly. It's never a bad idea to learn something new, never a bad idea to equip yourself, never a bad idea to just improve yourself basically. You never know when the opportunity might come for you to use that thing that you improve yourself. And like I said, or like I always say, you don't prepare for opportunities when they come, you prepare for opportunities before they come. The opportunity needs to meet you prepared. So it's better you just equip yourself. Like no knowledge is lost, no knowledge is wasted. Okay, everything you do to improve yourself, everything you learn, you definitely find out that they are useful one way or the other. So yeah, kudos to you. That's nice. Knowing three international languages. I will not say that I'm envious of you, but I'm so happy that you're able to do that. I actually have to go now. There's something that I'm checking out. I'm not sure, so I have to end this live now. I will see you guys in tomorrow. Yeah, because I'll be going to bed after. But it was so nice being on live, talking to everyone. I really appreciate you for your time. Yeah, exactly. Grab all the opportunities. Okay, last question. I'm here. I'm still here. What are you making? I don't know. I don't know what I'm making, but I just started. I don't know what I'm making, but I started. I maybe I'm knitting a shirt or a bag. I don't know. The thing about it is that I probably will not have all the patience in the world to see this small thing become a big thing. But it's a hobby, okay? So I'm just doing it. It's a way to relax. It's a way to relieve stress. So yeah, I'm doing it for now. I'm not sure what I'm making yet, but it's just like a hobby. Bye, Junior, Kevin. Kevin, thank you so much for always tuning in. I do appreciate you, and I'll see you. Yeah, maybe you buy it. Oh, that's so cute. That's nice. Probably, let me see how big it can grow. um Let me just see. For something that is a hobby, I don't like to put pressure on myself to be overly consistent, because then it takes away the fun in it, right? It takes away the joy of doing it. So I do it whenever I feel like, whenever I can, because it's supposed to be like a fun experience. It's not supposed to be compulsory. So yeah, bye.